I just finished a super fun workout, and actually as I was doing my workout, I was thinking about kind of what I said in my last little talk that I posted on YouTube. You're not always going to feel motivated in the morning, so you have to be disciplined. I had to repeat to myself a few times this morning, you need to be disciplined, you need to be disciplined. And it was the action of actually getting out of bed, turning on something motivational, getting my mind ready, getting my body ready, taking a few stretches, coming down to my studio and actually taking the action of getting on my trampoline, getting on my mat, doing some stretches, doing some jumping that got the good endorphins going in my body. For instance, your goal is to lose weight. You don't have to have all of the answers right away. All you have to do is take an action step towards that goal. We need to retrain our brain into setting new healthy habits. So a good way to start that is simply by waking up every morning and taking a short walk. Set yourself up for 6 weeks, wake up in the morning, take a brisk walk outside, get outside, get in the fresh air, listen to a podcast, make this like a daily routine. It can be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, building up to 20 minutes, building up to 30 minutes. Before you know it, that's going to get easy for you, and then you can start adding in a little bit more movement. But just that walking is going to be something that maybe you haven't been doing before that is going to be helpful and productive for you in reaching that goal. So small baby steps, whatever it may be. Maybe it's you want to gain more strength, and so each day you're incorporating a little bit more strength training exercise work into your program. Maybe it's flexibility, and each day you're adding in a little bit more flexibility work to your program, and it just builds and builds. It's a snowball effect, and before you know it, you have met that goal and you are ready to move on to another one. So don't get discouraged. Just do something every single day, move your body, and before you know it, those little things are going to add up to big things.
So I received a package from 12 Fit. This is a pro trampoline. It was super easy to assemble, and I'm going to be bringing you guys some trampoline classes. A little bit of trampoline fused with some barre, fused with just a lot of fun, some cardio work, some stretch work, and we are really just going to play around with a lot of fusion style classes that I will be uploading to YouTube along with my regular barre classes. So thank you to 12 Fit for working with me on this, and I will definitely have a full length class up for you guys very, very soon, probably within the next week or so. I just am waiting for them to approve the class, and then it will be up for you guys to try. So every morning I wake up, I take this little beaten path down to my studio over here. And as I'm walking down, I'm thinking to myself how incredible it is that I have my own space to create in. And today that was my grateful thought. Most every day that's my grateful thought. But just today especially, it is beautiful, it is gorgeous. I feel so lucky and so appreciative to live here, to have been able to build this studio, and to be able to create every single day and do the things that I love. So I hope that you guys are grateful for something. Shout it from the rooftop, say it every day. Okay, so this was the project that we were working on in the previous vlog I put up, and we went ahead and painted this with the tub and tile paint. We actually used 2 different types of tub and tile paint, so I will link them for you, but I think it came out pretty darn good. So in this slide, this is 2 coats, 1 of each of the paints, and I'll link those for you guys. Okay, so I just wanted to give a little bit more information if you are planning to do any of the tub and tile paint that I suggested. Let me move this back a little bit. It's extremely smelly, very toxic smelling. Open up all your windows, all your doors. I'm telling you this because we started it and we had everything open, but it just was so overpowering that I got the worst headache that I think I've had in a really long time. And we did a little later in the day. So I would highly suggest doing it in the morning, giving yourself time, especially if you're staying in the house that night, because it really, really is strong. I will say that the result of it is exactly what we wanted, exactly what we were hoping for. So we're going to do it in the other 2 bathrooms that we have. Save a little bit of money on the tile, the showers, so that we can put the money into more expensive fixtures and flooring and just all of that. So I will make sure to update you guys because I think it's always really fun to watch other people doing, little home remodel things, and we have a ton of it. So if you like that content, let me know, and I'll just sneak it in some vlogs here and there for you guys. Wanted to update you guys on my thrifting finds. I found this amazing big cat pearl necklace. It's so gorgeous. I had to get it, and I got a couple new jackets.
Do you see this? I don't know if it's gonna support Sugar Bear. Oh, she's getting down. Okay, so I am sharing a little story time today. I thought it would be fun. Right, Sugar Bear? So a lot of you guys know that I'm a barre instructor, but a lot of you guys may not know the story about how I started my business. And of course, why would you know that? I share a little bit more on YouTube, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of share some more about this on Instagram. So let's rewind back to 2011 when I got my very first barre certification. And what I want to say about that is I was actually dancing professionally at the time. I was teaching ballet. I've been teaching ballet since I was 16 years old. So teaching was already a passion of mine. And actually the barre fitness thing came about. I had joined a gym upon moving to San Luis Obispo, and had taken a couple classes. I didn't really know what barre fitness was and kind of fell in love with it like immediately. So they were like, look, let's get you certified. Let's see how it goes. They were like, let's see how it goes. And if it's a good fit, you can start teaching your own classes. So I got certified, and it was like immediately, I just had this love, this passion for it. And I was teaching classes like immediately after I got that first certification. So much different than teaching ballet. And it was something that really challenged my mind, my body, my discipline, my focus. It was something completely different than I was used to doing. So I found a huge passion for it immediately. So I very quickly found out that I was just extremely passionate about this, and my brain coming from a dance ballet background. And I started just adding my own spin on it, class after class, and eventually it turned into the Body by Jenny program, probably about a year later. And from that point, I started getting more certifications, and I started teaching my classes, my individual program, and eventually ultimately started my own business in 2017. I was getting pretty overwhelmed because I was doing everything by myself. I wanted it to be attainable for anyone. I didn't want to overcharge for the program. I just wanted to offer a good value and an exceptional program to the people that came to my classes. But in order for me to make a profit and sustain my business, I did everything myself. I taught all my classes. And at that time, I was pushing about 21, 22 classes a week. And sometimes personal training. I had rehearsals in between that. There was a lot going on at that time, and I was just finding myself getting extremely burned out. I just could not keep up with that pace. So fast forward to COVID-19, 2019, hard stop, pandemic happened, everything shut down. I was pretty devastated at that time because I had worked so hard building the level of clientele I had. I had built rapport with these people. I considered every one of my clients to be my friends. We just had such a very special thing going on, but there was nothing I could do. There was nothing any of us could do at that time. So I kind of just retreated. I got really clear and intentional on what I was wanting to accomplish with the Body by Jenny program. What was my ultimate goal with this? And my ultimate goal was to bring this program to more people. I wanted to connect with more instructors. I wanted to do more collaborations. I wanted to work with more companies, which I've had the opportunity to do since starting my Instagram page, which was in 2019, and also starting my YouTube channel, which has connected me with a lot of companies and brands and has given me a lot more opportunity in the past year or so than I ever had staying off of social media. So what I want to say is once I got intentional and clear with the direction of my business, I did not want to spend most of my day just preparing for classes, running around like a chicken with my head cut off, doing all of these things that weren't really yielding the results that I wanted for my business. So now what I've really focused on is building my online library through YouTube. I've monetized my YouTube, which is a huge accomplishment for me. I've worked really hard to do that. It was not easy. And I make a little money doing that each month. So that's great. Really focused my business on my private and semi-private training. This for me is amazing. I don't have to leave my home. My clients come to me. I can customize and personalize programs, tailor fit for what they want. And I get to have that good connection with my clients. And I can schedule it around what works best for my schedule and what works best for their schedule too. So I'm here most of the time. My clients can come to me. It's a win-win. I also homeschool my son most of the time in like a hybrid type of program. So when he's here, I can be helping him and I can also be doing what I love. So once I got intentional on that and I really put my focus into what I wanted, I really truly began to see things change. So I want to encourage you, if you feel like you're just all over the place and you have all of these ideas, but you don't know how to make the pieces connect, take some time away. Get intentional with what you want to do with your program. It might take retreating a little bit. Take some time off. Take some time for yourself. It's always in those quiet moments sometimes where I feel that creativity coming back especially if I've been burnt out before. I just need that time to really get clear in my head, let the fog go away for a moment, and then ideas will start coming to you. But what do you want to accomplish? Where are you going with your business? And get your focus clear and intentional, and I promise you, things will start to change. The right people will come into your life. The right opportunities will come into your life. Stay focused, stay dedicated, forget about all the outside noise, get intentional, come into yourself, think about what you want, write down your ideas, speak it into the universe, speak it into existence, and I promise you, you will manifest exactly what you want. Do not give up. Good things are coming, I promise you.